Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel and to another video on the Mark 1 TT. You'd seen from my last video that I totted up what we'd spent to date, and I'll be honest, I had a bit of a wobble because at that point I'm thinking, if I spend any more on this car, I'm never going to get it back. But I've had a load of messages. I've had no interest in anybody buying the car, which I always said if I didn't get any interest then we'd crack on and get this thing through to completion. So that's what we're going to do. But I was overwhelmed with the number of subscribers that had contact me and say, come on, basically carry on with it. Is this the end? What's next? Etc, etc. I've got the attention span of a goldfish, pretty much. So I'm kind of like, right, laser focus, let's get this done. Oh look, shiny. I went and got the Mark 1 TT aircon regas because it was blowing warm. And it's still running warm, so we need to go through some troubleshooting and maybe replace a few parts to get it blowing cold. So if you've got issues with your Mark 1 TT aircon or just generally interested in how to fix it, then this is the video for you. So if you get a chance, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I've got a lot of people that are coming back to watch videos over and over again but aren't necessarily subscribing. So if you've got 5 seconds now, hit that like and subscribe button. So the first thing you need to check and rule out, on top of the battery cover, if you pull this cover off, there's 3 30 amp fuses. This left hand fuse here is part of the fan control system. If that fuse is blown or is dirty or not seated correctly, then the fans won't kick in. I've already taken this fuse out and cleaned it, and it's made no difference whatsoever. So the second thing to check, which I know is our issue because I've already checked it with VCDS, is there's an air conditioning high pressure switch which sits down there behind the heat shield. And if that is short in the ground, which ours is, then you'll stop your air conditioning from running. So we're going to crack on, pull the charge pipe out, remove the heat shielding, and get on and replace the switch. From what I've seen in the manuals, you won't lose, it's got a Schrader valve, so you shouldn't lose any air conditioning gas, obviously because we've just had it refilled. Right, let's crack on and get it done. And we click the air conditioning on. Okay, it's got economy mode on at the minute, so if that economy mode's lit up red, then it means the air conditioning is turned off. So I've got it on low, I've got it on maximum fan, I've got all the outlets open. So if we turn the economy off, just watch the revs. It's not going to do it at the minute, obviously, because it's on automatic choke. But the revs do fluctuate as though it's trying to do something. However, if we take a look inside the engine bay, we've got no fans. So when the air conditioning is running, the fans should be spinning. If we check down, the belt's still intact, it's turning, it's just that the clutch on the air conditioning is not engaging. You've all seen this a million times, but a 13mm, just drop off the charge pipe. We need to then pop off the intercooler pipe. Charge pipe, remove the brackets, clamps to the brackets, should I say. Remove that pipe there, and we remove the pipe to the M75 valve and the pipe to the diverter valve. Push that off. Go. And finally the clamp on the turbo elbow. Apologies about the background noise, it's harvesting season again. Farmers are driving me mad. There we go, charge pipe out. Now we need to remove the strut brace to give us extra access so we can get down the back of the heat shielding. again 13mm. Got that tight. Careful you don't crack the windscreen when doing this. I've seen a few people smash the screen. Almost like that, look. We need to drop bolts out there. Okay, so remove the 13mm bolt from the top of the strut brace. 13mm nut, shall I say. Right, let's remove the 13mm nut from the top of the strut brace. The strut brace should be loose then. I'll be able to maneuver it off. Sometimes it comes straight off, sometimes it just needs a little bit of a helping hand. Well, I proper jinxed it by saying it was a sunny day, didn't I? Right, drop the charge pipe bracket off. There's a little bit more extra room to get in. There we go, and that's a T40. Let's remove that. Right. Make a little there for a second. Right, now I should be able to bend this heat shield in right out of the way. There we have the G65 high pressure air conditioning switch. So we need to get a spanner, or disconnect the electrical connector first, get a spanner, back that out and put the new sensor in. Hopefully that should fix our problems. So quite simply the connector pops off. So here's the new part, just to give you an idea of how to get the old one out. So we've got a replacement O-ring and a Schrader valve, so that one just backs off. And it's a 17mm to get it out. So all we're going to do is get the 17mm spanner, crack it off. So what we can do is get in and reattach that connector. There we go. Now what we're going to do is get VCDS plugged in, see if we can clear the codes, make sure the codes don't return. And if we're all good, we get everything assembled and give it a whirl. Right, so that's the old one. A bit of refrigerant leak there, but that's from when we took it off. Go in there, out of the way. Let's get this heat shielding bent back into place. There we go. Right, so first to go back on is the charge pipe bracket. I always put the bolts back where they belong so I don't lose them. Just need to take these back out. So they go in there. Check this clip that quick line here. Cam out, cover, it's fine. Both bolts started. There we go. Just give these a tighten. Charge pipe back in. There we go, that's the elbow back in. This pipe firmly back on. Just undo the nuts off the clamps. Clamps go back on. That one too. Them pinched up. There we go. Look at these hoses back on, that one's up back in there. positioning. Hose back on. And to the elbow. Always keep a finger on this elbow because otherwise it'll slip round. The clamp will slip round. You'll be chasing it. Okay, that's proper done up. That's it. That done up. Right, now I've got to get the strut braced. There we go. Put this box back down. Finger tight. Now we're just going to spin with the ratchet. Same the other side. I'm even working left-handed, look, so you can see what I'm doing. One last one. There we go. Okay, so if we go to select control module, and go into auto HVAC, wait for that to load into the module. Right, there we go, it's got the module, it's all good. And then if we go to fault codes, that's one for the AC pressure switch. What I want to do is clear the codes, and go back, and then go back into codes. No fault code found. So that was a persistent fault code, so that was coming back. So that's good. What we're going to do is just disconnect from the controller, go back into it. Apologies about the glare on the screen. There we go, it's got the controller again. Go back into fault codes. No fault codes. So that looks like it's fixed the issue. So we get everything assembled and give it a whirl. Okay, so if we start the car now, okay, what we want to do is get that running. So now what we're going to do is turn the aircon on. See if we get some nice cold air. Instantly cooler. Let's just go and see if them fans are running under the bonnet. Yeah. There we are, look. Fans are running. Go away, bee. Don't like bees. Wasps. Go away, come on. Away with you. Oh, instantly colder. Well, I'd say that was somewhat of a success. It's a bit cold in here now. But anyway, that was a quick fix, a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to be. Not a very expensive part. I think it cost me around about £43, including VAT, from the local motor factors. Well guys, that brings today's video to an end. I'd say it's a massive success because the air conditioning is lovely and cold. There's so many of these TTs out there where the aircon's just broken. It's such a shame, really. It's not very well documented. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments what you think I should do in the next video, what modification or improvement should we make next to this car, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and catch you in the next one.